Welcome back to Degens Journal, where crypto gets real and the noise gets cut. Today, we're diving into 5 massive headlines shaking up the entire digital asset space. From Trump's unexpected crypto move, to Visa making bold plays with stablecoins, to Elon Musk turning X into a full-blown financial super app, it's all happening right now. If you care about where crypto's going next, this is the update you can't miss. Let's get into it. Headlines preview. The Trump family slashes its stake in World Liberty Financial. What does it mean for their crypto game? Visa expands its stablecoin operations across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. XRP tests critical support levels. Is a breakout looming? Bitcoin Cash defies the market and jumps to $480 on strong trading volume. Elon Musk's X is about to become a full-fledged financial platform. Get ready for X money. Let's break it all down. Story 1. Trump family quietly slashes stake in World Liberty Financial. Something major just happened behind the scenes, and almost no one's talking about it. Degens DeFi LLC, a company directly linked to President Donald Trump and his family, has quietly reduced its stake in World Liberty Financial, WLF, from 75% down to just 40% in less than 6 months. Let's break this down. According to a deep dive report by Forbes, this sell-off wasn't announced publicly. It was noticed by comparing archived snapshots of WLF's ownership structure. In December 2024, Degens DeFi held a dominant 75% stake. By January, WLF's website quietly updated that figure to approximately 60%, and after the 8th of June, it was down again now, just 40%. That's a 35% reduction in under half a year and potentially millions of dollars cashed out. So why does this matter? WLF isn't just some small crypto project. It's a rising player that launched its own stablecoin, USD1, back in March, right as the Genius Act was gaining momentum in Congress. That bill would regulate payment stablecoins at a national level, and now lawmakers are calling for more transparency around Trump's potential influence in the space. Here's where it gets interesting. Was this sale a strategic play to lower exposure ahead of potential scrutiny, or just a routine portfolio rebalancing by the Trump family? The optics are impossible to ignore. You've got a sitting president whose family has direct ties to a private crypto issuer quietly pulling out while regulations are heating up. What do you think? Is the Trump family backing away from crypto or repositioning for something bigger? Tell us your take in the comments. Story 2. Visa goes all in on stablecoins. While politicians debate regulation, Visa is already building the infrastructure. The payments titan just expanded its stablecoin operations across Central and Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, a region referred to as SEMEA. And that's not all. Visa also announced a strategic partnership with Yellow Card, one of Africa's biggest and fastest-growing crypto exchanges. Together, they're rolling out USDC-based payment rails across multiple markets, turning stablecoins into real-world payment solutions. To give you context, Visa has been experimenting with crypto for years, but 2023 marked a turning point when it became one of the first major networks to settle transactions directly in USDC. Since then, more than $225 million in stablecoin volume has been settled through Visa's systems, and that number's accelerating. They also invested in BVNK, a stablecoin native payment startup, and launched pilot programs with multiple financial institutions. And now, Visa's message is crystal clear. In a statement this week, Godfrey Sullivan, Visa's SVP for SEMEA, said, "In 2025, we believe that every institution that moves money will need a stablecoin strategy." Let that sink in. This isn't hype. This is Visa, one of the most powerful financial infrastructures on Earth, saying that stablecoins aren't just coming, they're essential. And if banks don't wake up, they may find themselves watching from the sidelines. Do you think banks are ready to compete in a stablecoin-powered world, or is Visa leaving them in the dust? Story 3. XRP approaching critical breakout zone. All eyes are on XRP right now, and for good reason. The token is currently trading tightly around $2.15, forming a symmetrical triangle pattern. For those unfamiliar, This pattern is one of the most reliable technical setups in crypto, often signaling a major breakout or breakdown. Let's break this down technically. Volatility is compressing, meaning price swings are getting smaller, and that's often the calm before a storm. Support is holding firm around the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level, a key zone where institutional traders often re-enter positions. And XRP hasn't lost its post-rally structure since spiking to $3.39 in January, which means long-term bullish momentum is still intact. But this isn't just a chart story. There's a storm of fundamentals brewing too. Ripple's ongoing legal battle with the SEC continues to cast a shadow, but also a potential upside trigger. If a settlement is reached or Ripple wins outright, we could see explosive movement. ETF speculation is ramping up, with Franklin Templeton's XRP spot ETF still under review, and traders are betting the SEC could surprise the market. And perhaps most important, Ripple's executives claim XRP could eventually handle up to 14% of SWIFT's global payment volume. If true, that's not just bullish, that's legacy-level disruption. So with technical pressure building and narrative catalysts looming, XRP is sitting on a powder keg. What's your take? Are you positioning long, short, or staying on the sidelines? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Story 4. Bitcoin Cash breaks out as volume explodes. While much of the altcoin market is still stuck in neutral, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, just hit the gas. BCH blasted past $480 this week, up over 3% in 24 hours, and did it on a massive surge in trading volume, more than 22% above its monthly average, according to CoinDesk research. Let's dig into the setup. Earlier in the session, BCH was under pressure, dipping as low as $454. But then buyers stepped in hard, flipping short-term resistance and triggering a momentum breakout. Volume didn't just increase, it accelerated into the rally, a classic signal that smart money may be loading up. So why does this matter? Because it shows that even during periods of macroeconomic uncertainty, where Bitcoin is struggling to find direction and altcoins are stalling, volume still rules the market. In many ways, this move feels like the beginning of a rotation with capital flowing into undervalued or overlooked assets like BCH. That said, BCH isn't just trading off hype. It still powers low-fee peer-to-peer payments, is listed on nearly every major exchange, and has a loyal user base in emerging markets, especially in regions where on-chain fees matter. So with liquidity coming back and BCH showing real strength, this could be the start of a longer trend. Could Bitcoin Cash reclaim its place as a top-tier altcoin, or is this just a short-lived spike? Let us know what you think. Story 5. Elon's X goes full finance. It's no longer just a social network. X is becoming a financial powerhouse. At the Cannes Lions Festival, X-CEO Linda Yaccarino dropped a major announcement that flew under most people's radar. Soon, you'll be able to live your entire financial life on the platform. Let's unpack that. We're talking about investments and trading, peer-to-peer payments, tipping content creators, storing value, even pay-per-view, PPV, streaming, all within a single app. This isn't just a vision, it's already in motion. Earlier this year, X partnered with Visa to launch X Money, a digital wallet and payment service that integrates directly into the platform. Now combine that with Elon Musk's known crypto roots. Tesla still holds over 11,500 BTC, worth well over $1.2 billion. Elon is still the loudest Doge advocate on the planet. And X has already been exploring blockchain-based tipping and monetization tools. This is classic Musk. Don't just disrupt a market, rebuild the infrastructure around it. And here's the real kicker. X is clearly aiming to become the WeChat of the West, one super app that combines messaging, commerce, media, and now, finance. In Asia, WeChat processes over 1 billion payments per day. If X can capture even a fraction of that volume using crypto and stablecoins as the rails, the implications for adoption are massive. And remember, Musk already hinted at plans to launch his own currency through the platform. That could mean a token, a stablecoin, or something we haven't even seen yet. So what we're witnessing isn't just another app update, it's a full-on financial re-architecture of one of the world's largest social platforms. Question for the comments: would you trust X with your finances? Is this the future of banking, or too centralized for crypto's ideals? That's it for today's rundown. Which story do you think will have the biggest impact on the market this week? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we read them all. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss your daily dose of crypto news. This is Degens Journal, and we'll see you in the next one.